same item, and the TED Talk that I chose was The Intelligence of Crows by Joshua Klein. The main idea of this talk was to say how these animals, these crows that usually people don't like, can be really very smart and solve many ideas. Well, usually people don't like crows and other animals that live in our urban area because, well, they mess with our garbage and they are in a lot of numbers, and we usually think they are dirty animals, but actually crows can be really cool. That's what I'm going to talk. Well, crows actually are one of the smartest animals. I think he's the third or fourth smartest animals, non-human animals. And they are the only birds that can make tools, which is really amazing. I will show this video. It's like 30 seconds.
Do you need volume?
No?
Okay.
I just need to learn how to use my computer. So, I don't know if anyone can see because it's too weird. But this crow is a female crow, and the experiment that was this tube, and this thing that looked like an arm was attached to a weight. So it was gave a straight arrow, a straight wire, and she didn't manage to take it out, so she just made a hook. And now she can take it out. It's really cool because she never saw any crow doing that, so in 30 seconds she could solve this problem really quickly. This is just an example, but actually they can do lots of different tools and they are really smart. Nice things too.
Sorry.
A nice thing too is that crows can also identify human faces, and they can recognize those faces in the crowd. This is really kind of scary because if you do something to the crow, it can remember your face for like 2 years and teach their offspring that you are evil, and they will make your life a living hell. They have also great communication among them. They are really social animals, so they live in groups, and they have different sounds for each thing. Like they have, for example, alarm calls, but different alarm calls for different things. For example, a human, they make a call. When there is a cat, they make a different call, but also alarm call. And like a falcon, they do a different call. And they also have great communication when they with each other, like when they are in an intimate relationship. They can talk like it's very cute. It's like they are chat. And they have cultural transmission. That means the passage of non-genetic abilities from one individual to another. Like, for example, this female crow learned to do a hook, so she can teach her offspring to do that too, and the offspring to teach their offspring, and so. So Joshua Klein, to test these abilities of crows to solve problems, inventing this vending machine. Vending machines are those machines that you insert a coin and chips or coke, something like that. And this experiment was divided in 4 steps. The first step was more to the group of crows to recognize this machine. So the machine gave it food and toy when the crow left the machine. So like it released the crow was here and he eats left. So it releases weight in the machine, and the machine give it food and coin. The second step was to give food and coin when the crow landed on the machine. So the crows learned that it was giving something to them. The third step was to give just coins when they landed. So they had to learn that they needed to throw this coin inside the machine to gain food. And the first step was to don't give anything. So they have to realize that they need to pick up the coins that was on the floor from the previous steps and insert in the machine. They actually, according to Joshua Klein, they actually did it. So why I choose these talks? Actually, one of the main reasons is because there are no crows in Brazil. I think Brazil is one of the only places that don't have them. And I always liked crows because I saw them in movies, and they are all black, and I think they are really pretty. But in Brazil, we also have dolls that are from the same family as crows, but they only live in nature. And when I was doing my master research, I have to go to the nature and observe my animals, that was ants and larvae, and quietly. So I always heard the dolls talking with one another because they didn't see that I was there, so it was really nice. And I also think that we sometimes need to rethink some of our concepts. This talk was about crows that usually people don't like, but they can be really amazing when we learn more about them. And I'm really interested also in bird intelligence. We usually think that those more intelligent animals are usually close to us, like mammals or primates, but birds, for example, can also be intelligent. They also have cultural transmission that is really nice. Well, I don't know if I should say that, but I think it's part of the rethink our concepts thing. I have a little problem with this talk. Right after I sent it to the teacher, I was reading the comments, and the first comment was a really angry comment saying that this guy is a fraud, he's fake, blah, blah. And there was this link for this correction made by New York Times magazine about the article that they published of this vending machine by Joshua Klein. And well, basically, the Times magazine said that they discovered that Joshua Klein never went to this Binghamton Zoo. That was the place he said that he did this research. And he didn't do it with white crows. He actually did the experiment with captive crows in a Brooklyn apartment. But then and also that this journalist talked with corvid experts that said that this vending machine could never happen the way he said it did. But then I went to Joshua's site, and there was a comment about this correction, and he said that there was some misunderstanding between them. He never said that he did this there and blah blah blah. But well, this talk was from March 2008, and he never published his results. So I don't know. But anyway, polls are very nice. There are many researchers that publish things about them, about this learning ability of them. There are some of that I used to do this presentation. And this first video from PBS is really nice. It's like 50 minutes long, and if anyone want to see, I can pass. So that's it.
You guys have any questions? Questions?
Mara, Do you know if they have like memory?
Yes, like this thing of
The crows?
recognizing faces, they can remember for years of this.
They are good pets, so
Yeah.
they can be used. I heard sometimes that the golden fish, he has like a memory that lasts like 3 seconds. And that's why he didn't went crazy when he was in his environment, like the little pot of water.
Mm-hmm.
So after 3 seconds, he forget what he did.
Ah.
So it's like every 3 seconds is a new word for him. That's why he didn't go crazy.
So goldfish?
Yeah.
Goldfish?
I think that fish in general have pretty short memory.
Have you seen that movie, The Crows, by Alfred Hitchcock?
No,
You
I
should
want to
see
see
that, especially for Halloween.
I want to see
Creepy.
that.
These crows attack this lady.
He started the talk, Joshua Klein started the talk saying if anyone are afraid of this movie, they shouldn't see this talk.
Oh, yeah, yeah. People get freaked out about crows. Yeah.